According to me, non-academic activities are the most important aspect of students getting into leading universities. For example, we have students who do extremely well in sports, in creativity, action and service. They also participate in MUN. So these all extracurricular activities are clear examples of developing leadership skills or developing other 21st century skills, which are very, very important for them when they apply to universities. So according to me, the co-curricular activity is equally important along with the academic rigor. For a child to stand out and be unique, I think if they are applying to leading universities around the world, whether it's US, UK, Australia, Singapore, and so on, it's very, very important for them to do something very different. For example, we have students doing a research project. They are actually trying to come up with a newsletter. They're coming up with various magazines. Then we have students who are working, doing some internship. So all this makes them stand out, stand aside, stand out in various applications, because every university admission officer has thousands of applicants. So it's very important for them to do a lot of things which are common, but also to do something which is different so that they stand out in those applications. I think today's parents start from when the children are born. And I must tell you, when children come to me, parents come to me for an interview in grade nursery, they first thing ask, what will my child do after 10th, after IB, after A-levels, which university he will go, what career choices he has. That is from the parents' point of view, whereas I think, yes, from grade 7th, 8th onwards is the best time to start looking at what are the strengths of the children over a period of time, what are the interests the children are having, where is he doing well and where is he not doing well, what really excites the child. So I think by grade 8 you get an idea, and that's the right time for them to start thinking of what profession should they be going into, what university they would be specialized, what subject they would go into, which university they would go into. So I think, yes, now with the world moving so fast and technology being at the tip of the kids' fingers, I think it's one of the easy access for children to learn, to develop skills, to understand. And we at Polar are very fortunate. We begin this journey very, very early in life. So we had 27-inch TV in the classroom when we started way back in the 90s. Then we moved to interactive boards, then we moved to laptops and iPads, and now we have on-screen exams. We take on-screen exams because we know that's the future. So I think online courses are the way out for these kids. And since they are so used to technology, I think they can best use it. And it's good to develop independent learners. Not all students would have this opportunity to go to a summer school. However, there are some children who have this opportunity and can afford to go to a summer school, which definitely adds some value to them. They get a certificate, they get to know what the kind of university lifestyle is, what the environment is, how well they get adjusted to that university life, and they get to understand more than the others. Anybody going for the first time and somebody who has already been there definitely adds value to the students. This is regarding summer program. Again, internship is something I think I strongly believe in, that develops a lot of skills for these students, and they can put their learning into application. Whatever you learn, until it's not applied, it's of no use. So it's very, very important that they do some internships, because they get to learn exactly what kind of skills that are required in the days to come to be able to compete in this competitive world. So I think internships play a very important role in the life of students. I would say two things: not to interfere and to interfere, because sometimes in my experience I see that parents sometimes influence the children so much, and some parents try to push the children to the side that they want, what they have not been able to achieve in life. On the other hand, I also say yes, parents should be involved, because it's equally important to support the children what they want to become and guide them in the right direction, because finally they are mature enough. Parents are mature to take that decision for them. Sometimes students are misled, or they would just follow where their peers are going or where their friends are going. So there needs to be a balance, that the parents need to have that kind of involvement. They need to be involved because it's a matter of their future, their career. But sometimes there's too much of a pressure or influence of parents onto the student, and then student goes to a particular university because he's pushed, and within 6 months you can see the results. It would backfire on them. So I think to have parents' involvement in a balanced way is very, very important. So when you look at schools, I think schools think it's not their job at all, because they feel that their job is just to teach and prepare students for the academics and those qualifications that they have in the school. However, I strongly believe that schools should be involved in the career guidance programs in the school, and not only create that awareness for the students, for the parents, for the teachers, and all stakeholders should be involved, because at the end of it, what is it that I want to do after I've achieved these qualifications is most important. And I think that definitely school needs to involve all stakeholders, and school needs to be involved in the career guidance area of the school for making sure that students get the right placements. I think teachers play a very important role, because they influence the children a lot. And many times children go to teachers. So until and unless a teacher is not aware what are the courses, where are the specializations, which university can the child go, how can she, because that's the first point of contact for every student. I am doing bio because I want to do maybe biotechnology, or I want to do biological sciences, or I want to do something. So the bio teacher must know what are the options, what are the careers, professions, once a child does this subject and specializes. So I think it's very, very important to keep the teachers involved, keep the teachers informed, so they can also add value to the students. And also they give a lot of recommendation letters. I mean, when they give recommendation letters, what do they write if they don't really know where the child is going and what is the course that he's doing, and what kind of recommendation letter he or she should give to the student. So I think university is doing the best job because nobody has the time. Unfortunately, parents are so busy, students are so busy, trying to cope up with their curriculum, that's the IB or A levels or ICSE or CBSE. At the end of it, it's so important they are so glued to the technology. They use technology on their mobile, on their iPad, on laptop, at computers at home. So I think that university has this excellent platform which is online. So it's easy access for everybody, and there's a shared platform for student, parent, and the school. So I think it's best, because in today's age and time, time is a problem by itself. So I think it's a very, very good program where parents and students and the school has total access. And also, if required, they can have face-to-face meetings, which is also another option that university has. So I think it's a good concept too. And in fact, today's students are so well versed and are very much aware of the options and of the universities. So it's good that Univariety has this kind of platform for them to explore, for them to find out, and then able to finally come down to some conclusions for themselves to which university they should be going. So I don't think, the best of best universities now look at only the grades or the marks or the points of IBA levels and so on. I think they look at a complete person, they look at the all-round development, they look at the holistic picture of the child, they look at what kind of co-curricular activities he has participated, what leadership skills he has, what collaborative skills he has, how he has developed his collaboration skills, how he has developed his research skills. So I think a lot other than, so are the children doing other co-curricular activities like CAS is something which they look at. Have they published any articles they looked at? Have they done some internships they look at? So I think it is very, very important for children to be able to produce that kind of evidences to show that there is a holistic development. So universities are looking at the holistic development rather than only the co-curricular, rather than only the academic areas. What we do at Podar is what I can share with you. So we try and see that we have a number of activities spread out during their period of studying in the school. So we try and see that we give an opportunity to children to participate in various activities and make sure that they are given different roles at different times so that it's easier for them to create a CV for themselves, which would basically help them while they are at university, or even while they finish their university, or while they're studying to go in for an internship. So even if when they're going for internships with companies, we need to send their CVs to the companies. So we build on these CVs of these students by giving them various responsibilities and also make sure that they strengthen their skills. I mean, those are the most important things. Are we looking at people in an organization who can work in a team? So even during class, we have these kind of teaching learning where children are given an opportunity to work in teams and to collaborate, to have that team spirit, so that these skills are developed in them. So when we see these skills develop, that's what they can strengthen their CV with. They can basically strengthen their CV that these are the activities that they've done, and this is how they've developed their leadership skills, or the 21st century skills of being able to collaborate with others, developing their interpersonal relations, intrapersonal relations. So over a period of time, when they are in school, in university, doing their internships, it's very important to strengthen their CV, and that's what we do. And we keep telling them that until and unless you don't take up responsibilities, they organize various events. In fact, they have a something known as e-business, business plan, in-house business plan activities. So they do a lot of they take up various activities, and then you find these children in various committees. So when they're in different committees, they play those roles. It's like I'm a board, this is a boardroom, and these are the students in various designations in the boardroom, and how they manage those roles. So it just definitely develops their skills, and it strengthens their CV. Very good question. You won't have teachers having this career and guidance counseling degree with them. Very rarely you would find people having both the degrees. Most teachers do their graduation and then do their bachelor's in education, do a B.Ed and come into school. So very rarely you would find a teacher and a career guidance combination. But yes, if I had that combination, I would grab it.